it's been a while, but can officially say we're back. What is up? Hello, I'm TTMR currently. Things may be changing in the future, but that is my current name. Just wanted to say hi before I left to play Minecraft with friends. Okay, bye. Well, good to see you, Gavinator. Goodbye, hope you enjoy Minecraft. Street Cleaner, hello, yes. Are you that Street Cleaner, or are you the other one? It's very nice to see you. Oh, very nice to see you back. I've been waiting and I'm very excited. Yeah, me too. I mean, I've been away for like quite some time. Part of that was I was in another country. I was hanging out in Japan with some VTubers that I'm good friends with. And then I came back and got very sick. And then I didn't really have enough to sort of show the thing after that, so you know, as things go, I was just like, right, I want to make sure when I come back got something that's like worth looking at. So here is the first look at what things are going to start turning into from now on. There's some changes on the horizon, and this is the first point of it. But yeah, you're the street cleaner who invented the name Milk Rock. It's you! You're the Milk Rock person. The terrific Milk Rock. Okay. I'm going to come up with something new pretty soon, but hang on a sec real quick. There we go. I got some proper soundproofing here. Had to block off a few things. But yes. How have y'all been? How's everything been? Since it's been quite some time. Promise I have been working on things in the background. It hasn't just been messing around things. I actually might show you guys like what this is, because I had a lot of fun making this. And my whole thing is like showing the behind the scenes on things, so could actually just do that, but nah. There's also like BRB and like what's the word? So there's BRB and yeah, BRB and end screen versions of this. So decided to sort of get started on it, but yeah. Streamer so gem, I saw the stream on my feed seconds after it was posted. They just had to bring it back. This is the rare point in time where the algorithm is actually helping me. Alright. So, without further ado, in the last few things, there was, we were doing some stuff with some filths and things like that, I believe, last time. Changing things up very slightly, because we got, something different. I got, stuff going on here. And the scene that's working on today is going to be this. So this is the current layout. So it's just after we've flung the soldier to the ground and he's got the magnet stuck in him. Boof, like that. So for context, there's a magnet here. It's got all the nails swirling around. I haven't done that, but I will do the animation part of everything today, so. Because I figured if I'm coming back for a while, I might as well do some actual animation. People, that's what people want to see. So that's the scene. This is the current layout, like that, and then the soldier falling and rolling like a dropped toy. He is. Animation is basically just an advanced version of playing with toys. They may just make a whole career out of it. Anyway. You're the layout one, so I need you. Not you. And also, Inert has done a version of, Inert now has a lo-fi version of the entire Ultrakill soundtrack. So, I haven't actually heard this mix. I've been listening to the 2-hour one when I do the previous streams, but this one's 3 hours. There's an hour more of, like, Ultrakill lo-fi, which I'm actually kind of excited to listen to. But yeah. Alright, so... what was I doing? This, that's right. Alright, what was going on here? No. Oh wait, no, wrong way. No, there we go. Now I can bring you back. And... I'm just gonna start with some nice chill things to relax to. Okay, this Cerberus version is hitting different. This is impressive. Okay. I'm gonna go... should I go with or without this? Probably without. Probably not using the root for this one. Let's get that to be a little more appropriate. Flung backwards. So yeah, there's a compositional reason why this shot starts directly on the soldier's crotch. It presents a nice focal point to pull out from. Pulling out from the soldier's crotch. You know, you always got to pull out. We're gonna pull this back though because he's been thrown, so he's just like that. Won't have him in his idle pose because he's currently in a lot of agony right now. I just realized I'm going to be animating with FK this whole time. Oh boy. I like how the camera moves up to the other soldiers after the soldier fully stops. Yeah! Yeah, that was one of the decisions I came up with when I was doing the initial storyboarding. And I was like, you know what? I'm having fun with this. I want that whole sort of feeling of them looking at this magnet and going, what the hell is that? And then, oh god, what are you about to do? Because the shot directly after this is this. Where after we've sort of panned up and the soldiers are like, what is that? We see this. So they kind of shoot the magnet and nail bomb everything and then go into a slide after that past the camera towards these guys. Might get to that after I've done this. Cinema. Thank you. I try my best. Yeah, had a lot of fun doing the planning out for this. Even though it technically doesn't fit in the spacing of an ultrakill fight, I mean, like, the soldiers aren't going to stop and look at you. Or someone else, like, falls apart. They do that in, like, Act 1 and then never again. Mason! Hello! Dude, everyone's coming back. This is beautiful. Guess who's back? Back again. Donovan! Hello! How you guys been? I've been doing some upgrade stuff to the streams. I've been changing things up for possible future developments. You guys missed that, but you get to see the BRB screens and stuff like that whenever the need arises, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm really happy with like what I've done, especially the BRB ones. So this guy hits the ground at number 4. So I'll make that just a regular selection set. And then I'll make this so it's just the IK stuff. So it's that, and that. Sign that one. Select that one, it selects all of them. If I click out there and select this one, there we go. Perfect. I need you to hit the ground real hard. Don't worry about it, it's fine. And these arms are probably not going to continue in this sort of like weird little give me a hug man kind of movement. As this is coming down, these arms need to sort of stay where they are in position. Like this. You platinumed Cuphead while I was gone. Oh my god. I mean, while I was gone, I replayed Deltarune while doing all the secret bosses because I'd skipped them the last time. I spent a week on Jevil. Yeah, that's the real reason. The real reason I couldn't stream, I was crashing out at the clown. I'm gonna have to do like an actual restream of like Deltarune when we get to like chapter 6. When chapter 6 comes out, I'll do like a full stream of Deltarune plus voice acting. With all the secret bosses. Might make it a marathon thing. I also finished True Pacifist in Undertale for the first time because I'd never actually finished it. And that shit broke me. That broke me. What a beautiful, goddamn, what a masterpiece of a game. Yeah. I feel like it makes sense for the soldiers to pause if they don't know what the magnet is and then V1 appears. Yeah. That's the kind of point. They're just like, what is this nonsense? Why have you done this? How's that looking? Okay, maybe I could extend those legs out a bit more, or I could pull them back in. Again, it's an ultra... I mean, I don't really need to explain why it starts with a crotch shot at the soldier. It's an ultra kill short. You should expect these things at this point. Okay, I kind of like how the legs fall back from that. That's good. Maybe if I fully extend one of them. I'll fully extend the meatiest one. Like that. Yeah, so we've got like a curve coming in through here, so it's sort of... Woof, like you can see the mouse movements, it's just curves in like that. It's kind of fun. I like that. Calcio, no way! Yeah, I know! Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm back! It's been a while. So make that sort of come back, and then this will fall in like that. Crunch him in even more. Why not? Let's crunch him further. Because then what happens after this is I've got source filmmaker open here. You can't see this. Actually, no, you can see this. Look at source filmmaker. I have that open on the side because that's where I've got my storyboards. I like that pose, but I don't want to make it so we sort of crumple like that. So I'll just do that then. Mason. More artists should draw Rem and Pyro being besties. You've been commissioning people? Have you actually been, like, commissioning art of that? That's so good. I should do, like, a little poster or something with that. If when we actually finally get Deadlock assets in Source 2 Filmmaker, I will do this. I will do as much Deadlock brain rot as I possibly can. Still don't play the game, though. Alright, where'd you go? He fell off to the side like that. He sort of rolls. Okay. Alright, so I kind of know what I want here. I'm gonna pull it back like... He looks like that guy. Wait, no, hang on. Who's that? Who's that guy? Like the really, really short guy that they're referencing like Smiling Friends. One's just like, Aki, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I can get you out of the job. I can get you out of this town. You don't belong here. He looks like that. I'll do like a little comparison. Hang on. Ah, this was a horrible idea. Never mind. It'll come together in this short. Who cares? Oh god, no. Back. Chiropractor experience of your spine being crunched. Gets crunched. I'm sorry, I'm afraid you need to be scrunched further. But no, I want that here. Maybe I should actually use my selection sets. So let me do that. There we go. Beautiful stuff, thank you. So I gotta roll off to the side here like this. It's got my legs in a good position. I'll just get a general sort of thing for it. Because if I'm checking how that's sort of moving... Oh wait, no, that's got to go down. It's still got that energy from, like, falling, so still got to have the falling energy in there. Before we can start putting in the rolling energy. So I think this one's probably going to be the one that's extended out furthest, or, like, the closest to the sky. And then the other one's the closest to the ground. Horrible way of putting it, but, you know, this is what we do. TF2 and Deadlock artists are missing out on Rem and Pyro being besties together. They totally would, and this is why you need to keep spreading your truth. Your truth is fantastic, and you should never be ashamed of it. Okay, how does I bend this thing? It bends that way. Perfect. I'll just bend this one up normally like that. How's that looking? Yeah, it's got to go further down. Ooh, that could work. That could work really well. Hang on. But I just need to get it to flow naturally. So if I tilted it a bit, so this is sort of falling like that. Or like carrying along this arc here, then maybe I can get something good out of it. Again, this would be so much easier in IK. Okay, getting somewhere. You're not gonna believe what you found. Found a guy who doesn't meet the team interviews of Deadlock characters like in TF2. Is that the Grey Cartoon Pony? They did a fantastic job. I saw the Ivy one, it's beautiful. I've been wanting to do things like that forever. Or wanting to see like some of the things, some of the like visual novel Deadlock stuff. Because Deadlock essentially does have like its planned like campaign of sorts is like a visual novel setup, where it's a multiple choice thing that determines like what outcome the characters have. And the voice lines they've done for them are extraordinary. Like they're so beautiful. They look so good to animate, and I'm very glad that Cartoon Pony like proved that to everyone. Because the Ivy one, I was actually thinking of doing the Ivy one, but I was going to do it in like a sort of style similar to like the Big Hero 6 trailer, where it's just after they've been attacked by Callahan. Oh, spoilers. And they're at the police station. And they're sort of giving some kind of summary like that. And he sort of did it in a style, I mean, they did it in a style that's like really similar to that, so I was like, haha, I got to see it manifested anyway, despite not lifting a finger. Very gentle boy. Hey, what's up? No way. Hello again, I missed ya. John Animator back making vids? Yeah, dude. It's been a while, but we're back at it. I took a extended hiatus. I was in a different country. I was hanging out with some VTubers. All of which were English VTubers. Were just a bunch of us in Japan, really. Went to Japan. That was cool. Bought so much anime bullshit. I had to build a new shelf. I had to... There's been a lot that's sort of been happening. I got really sick. And then, yeah. Now I'm back. I've turned him into an interesting little pile of limbs here, haven't I? Oh, that's really good. That's crunchy. I like that. So, Stray, he made a blender model for Ivy. Yes, he did. They did. Zero, yes, you're back! Finally! And for the people who just joined, I've done a bunch of fun little things that I think only Street Cleaner got to see. I've changed up the start and the BRB and the end screens, so they're going to be more relevant to what's going to be happening in the future for the channel. So when we get to BRB, you'll get to see what I've been doing. I'm so happy with what I've done. I've filled it full of little in-jokes and stuff. Like, it's kind of peak. Oh, wait, hang on. It's the case. Let me select that and just move that so it's more in line to where this boy's gonna be. Finally, our waiting puzzle is over. You just wait. Actually, no, you can't wait further. Sorry, guys. Reason stream took so long to come back. I was kidnapped by the Druids. So where's the next point for you? It's like there, I think. What is this? Oh! Oh my god, this is panic. How did that get held for review? How did that get held for nice limbs? I'm sorry, that's a bit too far. That's a bit too far. You can't say limbs in this chat. Now I gotta show that. Imagine the stray hits the Family Guy death pose at the end. I can't overuse the Family Guy death pose. I will use the hell out of that joke whenever I get the chance. I need to be restrained. I need to be held back physically. Right, so how do you think that arm should move? Probably not like that. I'm feeling something more like this. Oh yeah, that's the feeling. This is just some normal twisting. The human body can do this. If you've never watched the human body do this, I enjoy your it. I'm so happy for you. That shouldn't tilt at the same time as that. It looks too uniform. That's it. There we go. Thought that was just like not lining up properly. That's better. Collect my riddles. Collect my riddles. And TTMR will stream again. Oh, you want the next stream? Is it a stream that you wish to see? Well, first you must complete my riddles 3. What is brown and sticky? Answer the question, Donovan. There we go. Yeah. You know what? Treachery on. Hang on a second, I need to read American. Why'd you make me read American? Oh, that's got to tilt this way. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'll say there's still some... Still some energies traveling this way, I think. And you're just... Ooh, that's the wrong one. Wait, that's the right one. Alright, I'm gonna make it so that tilts up through there. I'm gonna curve that around there. Get out of my face, thank you. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Alright, well that roll is dumb. Hang on a sec. So I need to make sure that everything's in line by the time we actually get this here. And everything's got to move in a very particular kind of way. If I have that fall like there, then naturally this focal point here, I can have it fall in this direction, whereas if I had it in the place where it was before, which is over here, suddenly the whole body has to shift that way, which is not at all what the body would do, because the contact point's here, so why would the contact point suddenly move to here? So that's why you gotta do that. A stick, yes. Okay, alright, American's been translated. Treachery is going to be released on the 5th of... Oh god. The 5th of October, 1:32 a.m. at specifically 32 seconds and 12.482 milliseconds. I really hope not. No, we're just gonna line up the release of Project Hyper and Treachery at the same time. Actually, we've been planning this. Why does the foot keep escaping? Is it a wild animal? Most feet are wild animals. Most people who like feet are also wild animals. I don't understand them. There we go. Cleave that back that way. Zero, I'm not entirely sure how you got the exact dates on when Treachery is going to happen, but I appreciate the heads up. I will have P-ranked fraud at that point in time, I swear. Eventually. I won't enjoy it, but I'll have P-ranked it. You have a question / stream idea. Donovan, go for it. What's up? You know what? I'll just tell Hakita to release it like a week earlier. You do that. You do that. Go for it. I'm sure he will listen. Okay, how's that looking? That moves way too suddenly. That leg just shoots over there. Bro, stop being so eager. Flop in like the rest of us. No, that's way less eager. Okay, try that. Oh, I know what's going wrong here. We need more downwards energy. We've got all this downwards energy and it just turns into nothing. But if we do that, then... Oh god. Don't worry, bodies can do this. That's it. And I will do this. I think that needs to be snappier. So I'll reduce that by 2. That's it. That's not it. It's not it at all. Okay. That's why, because it thinks that's not the... I got it. That looks better. It's because it was the way that it was positioned, that didn't look like it turned this into the bounce when it really should have been this. Clunk. At least they use seconds and not freedom time, American units. Bro, whenever Project Hyper is done, do you think you can have a watch party live stream when it premiered? This is exactly what I want to do. I want to do a full lead-up stream for it, because I want to premiere this thing like it's something big. Because there's so much of this you haven't seen. There's so much of this that you don't realize is going to happen. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this short that I'm not showing you guys deliberately. Just so I can show what happens behind the scenes and be just like, yeah, I'm making content that way. I'm showing that I'm like doing stuff, but in the background, I am cooking like a goddamn madman. There are shots on like the second part of this that are some of my favorites that I've ever animated. And possibly like, if I was still going in the industry, they're going in the portfolio. Like there's some crazy camera stuff that I do, and I'm really happy with how it turns out. So I'm really excited for people to get to see that for the first time. But yeah, in the watch party, I'm thinking of like doing some kind of lead up thingy. Might be playing through Ultrakill, so you'll get to witness how genuinely dog shit I am at the game. Might do a brutal playthrough, as much of a brutal playthrough as I possibly can. And then I'll premiere the thing. Okay, I'm just scrubbing through the storyboards I've got. And then... Where's this boy at this point in time? You're over further. Interesting. Let's do a general kind of pass of this. And then I'll go back in and correct things, I think. I've already selected that. What am I doing? Make Ultrakill 2. Hakita just told you he's firing you. Sorry, mate. Them's the breaks, I guess. You know. New Blood, as a company that famously hates money, have got to keep the lights on somehow. Apparently, people are pissed at New Blood like earlier, but I think it was just like the hyper online people who you really shouldn't listen to the opinions of anyway. Oh yeah, then that goes up like that. Ooh. Wait, no, this could work. Do that. I'm looking at how this arm looks. Yeah, and then we flop that this way. Let me pull that back a bit more. You get out of here, please, so I can have a look at what I'm doing. Thank you. Alright. This is gonna hit the ground here. That's fine, because we can just pull you up. Then I have to adjust this each time because this is FK. A godless system that we left behind for a reason. Not paying that much attention to clipping right now because it's fine, trust me. Just trust me, bro. I have an idea. After one of my projects, I'll be making an even bigger project that'll be like V1 restarting from 0, realizes it's too easy and sets ultrakill must die. Okay, that's fun. That'd be cool. I like anything that sort of leans into the meta aspect of like V1, knowing that this thing is not really a game, but like knowing that their whole existence is like kind of gamified, and so they just have fun with it. That's sort of what happens in this. I can't really say too much about what happens in the later parts of this, but it's somewhat like that. I think that's taking too long. But that's fine, we can just refine that later. I like how that falls. And we just need to have to roll over one more time. Up like that, I think. Make sure there's enough contact. There we go. Of course. Don't need to do anything. Just go back. It's very obvious clipping, but it's fine. Let's do a real basic fix for that. Okay, now it just sort of looks like they're pulling it out of the ground. Okay, so maybe I do need to... No, you stop that. Let's try that. Yeah. Can only see the back, nobody will know. This is true. You don't need to know about that. You need to know about this. Alright, you know what? Project Hyper on. Don't make it closer! I can't abide by that. Also, what do you mean the 7th? What do you mean, like what do you mean July? Why'd you make it happen in July? It's already been July. You're right, it's already been out. I've already released it. I've actually just been Kyle does stuffs the whole time, don't worry. Okay, how am I getting that to resolve? This leg swings out here, and then... Guess it's just... I'll just do some nonsense and see what happens. do the ragdolls for the filths last stream? I think I did. If not, I can just go back and like do them. I thought it was going to be a fun thing to look at, but Blender starts doing weird stuff when that happens and starts crashing a bunch, and it's not that fun to look at, so I decided not to do it on stream. But either way, that's just more stuff to do. There's always more stuff to do. Look around, I come back, there's more stuff. There's always more stuff. Never ends. Oh. Alright, well that makes sense. Whoopsies. It's actually this way. Don't mind me, I don't know how anatomy works, I think. No, don't turn that way. Get back. Do this properly. Alright, looks like I don't really have a choice in this manner. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. No, wait, this works. This works. Because I was trying to figure out how these legs were going to work. And as it turns out, I just made him reverse himself into himself. So... that's going that way, and then this leg is going to go this... No, that one. You, get back here. There we go. Make that hit the ground, like why not? Yeah, that's it. I just find out whether they hit the ground, and then we just... That's working. Not looking good, but it's working. Alright, retiming will fix all of this. I promise. The thing I'm scared is because I'm slow before I'm done, someone might make the concept first than me, and that makes me scared because I look like a copycat. Dude, you'd have nothing to worry about in that regard. I am slightly petrified of someone stealing some of the like visual ideas that I've used in this. There's a few things that I've sort of put in the trailer, like the cross frames and things, that I'm glad no one else has done in the same way, because it seemed obvious to me. But everyone sort of does the cross frame thing differently, which is very relieving. I know how to fix this. Okay. What we do is we make this into... So we've hit the ground here, and then we've launched up like this. This just gives us a bit of a chance to sort of hover in the air for a bit, I think. Sort of recover. Don't worry. It looks stupid now, but once we figure out how to get this thing moving, we'll be good. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hang on. Now, once we've done that, we have an opportunity for the legs to sort of like go into what appears to be a somewhat normal pose. Now given it all this chance to sort of unfurl a bit, because it's now falling like that. Okay, it's not clean. Not clean in the slightest. But that's fine. These things can be fixed. It's 3D after all. It's the best part of it. There's some weird movements, but this is fine. Going to sleep, 2 a.m. in Brazil. Good night, Calcio. Good to see ya. Hope you have a good sleep. The way the soldier's moving right now looks like bowling using husks. True! If he was actually gonna like go in and knock down these guys, I was gonna put in like a... Could put in like a stupid little bowling sound effect. We don't get any situations where like some guy's getting thrown into another bunch of guys though, so it does make it difficult to do the funny bowling joke. Okay. What if I did this? I think the big reason why this looks so strange is that comes out and then immediately falls in again, when it should be carrying that momentum. Well, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. The pelvis is sort of moving like independent to that, sort of like dragging it down like that. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Now we have you sort of bend up like that. No, we're onto something. So we should stop going that way. There we go. Now I have the opportunity to throw this all the way back down again. Yo. I think that works. Looks a bit stupid. Like that needs to be definitely more of a hold than it is. I might be able to take time out of the previous one here and like give this enough airtime for it to go thwomp like that. Okay. Like, I like the timing here. Timing's definitely improved. It's just the motion needs to change. Or like the speed, he's just sort of hanging in place there. And then going that way. So I'm just gonna move that like that. And then, oh my god. Yeah. the no motion to sudden motion. Gotta stop that from happening. The dirtiest way I can do that is this. No, no, don't do that. Oh. Oh, with that going there, I can now move that forward. That should do it. Now I lose that. There we go. Now there's some weird hangy stuff that's happening here that I don't really like. But that's fine. We just take where these things were going and then just make them move slightly further. Yeah, that's a bit too much. That is a bit too much. Back. Then... not sure what to do about that, though. This comes up a bit too much. That's not bad. Oh, that's why there's no... that can technically bounce. Okay, so, reason why that was happening is... this. Ah! Stray's also gone to bed. Very gentle boy. Go to sleep. Good night. Good night. Bye. Sorry, I get caught up. I get caught up in things. We locked in sometimes. Oh, I think I've got it. I want this to actually hit the ground. Cause the body to do this. No, I do not want it to do that. Okay, maybe a bit less. Oh god, no. Getting chucked up into the air. Do not do that. That's better. That's worse. There we go. If I carve it there, though. Okay, now we're on something. Then we do this. Because that knee was doing some strange things. It was going to become a major issue later. V1 throws Husk into multiple strays. Strike! We could totally do this. Is it like a version where I just take like the root of this thing and just animate it moving further and I knock over all these guys? Or we just get the strike text from like Wii Sports. Nice shot! Great spare! Oh, okay, now we've got a really obvious problem. I love obvious problems. They're the easiest ones to fix. There we go, there we go. Would having a cannon for an arm suck to have? I mean, it is a free cup holder, is it not? Is it though? I mean, if you balance it just right, like, you sort of get it up like that at a 90-degree angle, you just kind of got it. You just have to find a cup that'll fit around the limb, the rim of your cannon, and if you shoot at it very gently, you got a free heater for it as well. So there's a method to it. I can see it. I can see the vision. Kind of looks like it's falling back into its normal pattern. I don't want it to do that. Looks like it's rotated further and then it just rotates back to where it was before, and I don't really want to do that, so I'll do this instead. I'll make you faceplant the ground because you are a puppet and you dance on my strings. I was talking about the stray, not you. Those animations of the bowling ball and the pin? Which ones? I know which ones. You're all fairly innocent children. I know you're all fine. Terminal saying strike. I dare you to talk like Flowery from Deltarune for until 20 keyframes are placed that actually impact the animation and can't just be to make this dare go away quick. Your dad's my best friend. Whoa, hey guys. Roll like a turnip. We're getting there. No. We're not. Oh. I see. It's bad. It's not good. We're doing what we can. It's not enough. Spins too much. What is that? Look, he lands and then throw himself in that direction. Wrong direction. Life is pain. Oh! I thought this would be fun. Life is not good. There's the route. Hey, look, guys. I found a bad keyframe. Oh no. You can turn off my voice lines in the config menu. The choice is yours. Decide my fate. Oh God. Everything's bad. You can only choose. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Oh, thank God. Life is... How'd you like that? I fixed it up! By continuing the motion through here. All I had to do was make sure the spine matched, and then once that was all cleaned up, we were back to normal. How'd you like my Girona? The verdicts are in! I'm going to die now! Ah! Alright, we're back. Where's the back button if I can't select no? You thought you could select anything? Didn't you know you have no freedom in this world? First animation streamer to get hit by the Nike logo of off-screen death. I got off-screened like I was Blackbeard. It's like, nah, we gotta pit the two, you gotta pit the two, like, off-screens against each other. Who would win, the Roaring Knight or Blackbeard from One Piece? No more Girona. It's a sad life without Girona. Without my Girona. I felt like in the newsletter was just like, oh, apparently he says that because his brother was making up stupid anime attack names, and one of them was like, it's my Girona, but I just really like the implication that Asgore is forcing all of his flowers to listen to boomer music. It's not boomer music. I can't say that about My Sharona. It's a good song. It's not boomer music. It's a classic. I like that. When it works, which it doesn't. Maybe it's this way. I'm trying to make sure that this leg falls in a nice way. Currently, it's kind of goes too far this way and then stays. I know why. Do this. See, that's going to flow a lot more nicer, sort of. And you can sort of see it here. Like you just watch where watch the hands, watch the widget here. We want to make sure that movement is as smooth as possible. Which is kind of what we got there, so... I mean, there's so much jitter going on with this, but I kinda... If I remove that, what happens? Whoa. Did that just fix it? Okay, it didn't, thank God. But... what if I mutilated you even more? Okay, that kinda... oh no, that actually kind of fixed it. Now there's just a little bit of weirdness going on here with... the arm. Spine. It just tilts a little too fast all the time. How did I get it to do that? Why is it moving like that? Okay. Alright. Now I just need to readjust arms because I need to do this every single time and make a change to the body. Why do I do this to myself? Guess now I can sort of unfurl this a little bit more. Make sure it's in the right direction too. FK, you gotta make sure that the elbows are pointing in the right direction because that determines the shape of what the arm's gonna look like. And that's very important. Okay. Looking better. I mean, it's gotta be painful. He's dead. It's fine if it's painful. He can't feel. I don't think these things can feel pain. It'd be a real nasty game dev decision to make your enemies feel pain in your game. Like, they're just average Joes. They're clocking into work at the evil factory. At the evil hell that kills you and hates you factory. They gotta go home to their family. Okay, I think that one's fine. That one's not fine. Now I can have that hang down a bit. Don't rotate that way. Listen to me. That clip in a little bit, I don't care. I had roll around there. Soccer players after they get slightly touched. Hey, TK. POV, you're... Oh no, wait, hang on a sec. That's so close to the actual colors. If I just removed all the blood from your body, you'd be an Argentinian. POV, a Spanish player has slightly bumped you in the World Cup final. And some controversial opinions out here. That's fine. Oh, I can actually just counteract that. I can have that move back as long as I have this move inwards like this. I'm a genius. Now I just have that, like, hang this way, maybe throw that way. Right, yeah, you hit that dab. Good job. No, wait, I'm not a genius. It looks worse. Oh, I sure hope I don't get killed at the evil, painful hell factory. Brother, that's just retail. You're already getting killed at the evil, painful hell factory. You're doing it for significantly less pay than you should. In fact, no, they're in a mall. So yeah. These soldiers, these husks, these everything, they're all just retail workers. Not even touched you, just barely breathed on you. I know. Also, what the hell was US trying to pull? Yeah, that's right. That's right, I know what you guys are up to. No, we're the hosts. We can't lose. No, please. Overturn the red cards. No. We know who you are. Great job, guys. Great job. Greatest country in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Why are you doing this? Can you stop doing that? Close enough. Not close enough. What's going wrong with you? What? Why? Huh? No, you do... No. introducing quaternion rotations in Blender to ensure that you'll never have Euler problems ever again. Ugh. An IQ too high? You did something. Street cleaner, what did you do? What have you done? What have you got us involved in? That's not how that should work. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm full losing it. No, you don't do that. You do this. You pass butter. Alright. I'm gonna have to just accept the fact there's gonna be Euler here. That's fine. There's nothing I can do about it. It's fine. The audience doesn't see it. Therefore, it's okay. The audience is going to see this, though. What are you doing? There we go. It's kind of more working. That's kind of working. Ooh, hang on. Soldier medical bills through the roof. On Layer 2 news today, I have a report of 4 soldiers victim of a massive filth attack. They are currently stable, 1 at 10. Oh my god. Their conditions are stable? Please God. I'm really hoping they turn out okay. Those filths, so many of them were promising athletes. I still need to make the shorts for that. That's going to be a fun one. Realized if I do this and then go back here and make it so they have further to travel this way. I'm going to lose the problem that I had. And then gain a new one entirely. Oh god, no, I forgot about this arm. Fine, I got this under control, I think. This arm no longer falls in the right way, so I gotta fix this up and figure out how I'm gonna get it to work now. Because everything was working well when it was just like, we just bring it up along there. Now I need to rework it. Thankfully, there's a big cannon-shaped hole in their chest that I think might help. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Whoop. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, that's gonna work. No one's paying attention to that. There's a lot of wobbly stuff going on here. What's going on here? Because that's now tilting in. We don't need to tilt that in anymore. That's gonna give us the leverage we need to do this. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, okay, got something. Now, what's going wrong here? There's a bit, like, they push out, like, here. I don't know why, though. Like, you can see that, like, this part here goes, like, out and then back in again, and I don't know why. Zero, you haven't been shadow banned. I'm just not looking at the comments that well. You have not been forgotten, it's okay. Probably if you die, you die. Last of free healthcare. I think Minos would have tried to do it, and then the church would have stopped it. Heaven found out they could actually just make so much money from crazy-ass medical bills in hell. Actually, yeah, that shouldn't work, but it does. That looks nice and painful. If there's hospitals, it's probably machine only. Yeah, because they can sort of like rebuild themselves. And everyone else has truly exorbitant medical costs. As it turns out, Gabriel's on the board for Big Pharma. I'm sorry if you were a Gabriel supporter. I'm afraid he needs to be up against the wall.
I am sorry, my child, but your premium has been denied. Leave this palace and give me $5 million.
Okay, let's actually put down a goddamn pose. It's been ages. Where are you at? Put down like the rough one, which is like here. Then how did I have this one falling? Oh no. This arm needs to be out somehow. I need to roll on the ground for that, I think. So that's there, like that. Ugh. He's actually just gonna land in the... He's actually just gonna land in the goddamn... Family Guy death pose again. God. I didn't do this on purpose. This time I swear I did not do it on purpose. Okay, it's slightly not the Family Guy death pose. I'll take it. Alright, I got the building blocks in place. How this move's gonna work. But after we sort of rolled over like this, and they're hitting the, Oh, that's quite suggestive, isn't it? Yeah, they're hitting the, They're hitting the I touch myself, The soldiers don't want anybody else. As they're hitting this, these legs are all going to come over. That, I believe, is going to have a little bit of motion, but not a lot. Just enough. Sort of lift up a little bit. It is the lust layer. What am I... Of course, every single animation, every single pose I do in the lust layer ends up being weirdly horny, of course. That's it. Actually, I think we can get this over at that point. How's that looking? Okay, well that seemingly re-emerges from the void. Get that over there, just so we can get a little bit of continuity. Rolling it that way. Actually, no, it's just not gonna like whatever I do. Okay. Be a little bit nastier with it, I think. Or, at this point in time where it's like that, then we just roll this up, roll this down. Yes, 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 okay. Giving us just enough of a buffer for it to not clip. Oh, we're so close! Okay, you don't need to throw your head back like that. Or do anything that's going on with your head. Actually, a lot of things are going wrong with your head. Whatever's going on here is bad and needs to stop. Needs to be continuous. Like, seriously. What is that? What a feeling! Zero S is online again. Fantastic. Right, so if I remove that, is it gonna... Okay, it's gonna do that. In which case, it might be simpler if we just do this. Oh, that's quite dramatic, actually. I don't mind that. Oh, I'm too tired. It's so exhausting being me. It's so exhausting being a soldier these days. They keep trying to pro-boost me. They just don't get it. I've been immune to that since for 2 years. Why can I still be grappled when no other enemy in the game can be grappled anymore? Life is so hard for me. Anyway, enough of that drama queen. What's going on there? That's stupid and silly. Does that line up with that? Can I do it? Okay, I can't. But I can do this. Maybe I can... Wait, what's going on? Oh, that's just the tube. Okay, thank God that's the tube. Seriously thought for a second there that was going to be that, like, weight painting into there. Would not have been fun to fix. Apart from, like, whatever the hell is going on here, which is jittery and weird. I think that's jittery and weird because that goes in and then out again. That's good. That's a good crunch. And then it sort of goes in. It goes out and then in again. Why am I going out? Yep, it's you. You're the culprit. Soldier breaks its arm live. Never seen a soldier break their arm before? It's the first time for everything. There we go. It's kind of better. Now where's the pop-off happening? Because there's something going on here that's weird. Is it you? It might be. Hang on. Could fix that by just doing this. No, I can't. That's very obvious. Unless I make that part of the movement that it stretches out like that. Or nah, actually it's better this way. That's better. Kinda. It's just a real unfortunate crunch in here that makes no sense with how the rest of everything's moving. So, if I take that and then stop it from doing silly things, like give that a bit more like stuff over time. Give me my thing, thank you. Then stop that from crunching in so much. That kind of be a reaction to what was happening there. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, if I have that sort of follow through on that movement, then we have an in here. So it's reacting to the force of getting hitting the ground. Bonk like that, and then up, and then not in. Not crunching in. Clean up the curves where I can. Think we got it. And then that's gonna do that, which is not gonna work anymore. Why did the head do that? Why is it bump like that? I need you to get thrown in that direction. Not inwards, but there we go. There we go. Now we're getting closer. Now I can have it, like, do what it was doing originally. Whoa, like that. But there's that. What's going on with you? Stop it. We're getting there. Like, apart from whatever bump is happening here, which is strange and weird. Must have something to do with this. No, it doesn't. What's that? What are you? What's going on with this in general? It's just... Okay. That's better. Okay, it actually was just something strange going on there. That's looking so much better. I need to fix up the stuff happening here, because every single time I make adjustments here, I gotta make adjustments back there. It never ends, it never ends. Looks really funny to have the cannon arm sticking up when lying at the end. That's just... We don't need to obey gravity just yet. Gravity hasn't taken effect yet. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Can you please... Blender, I love you. Can you stop doing this every time? You are getting in the way. Yes, I know, I need to move my keys. I'm currently in the process of moving my keys. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, yeah, okay. That's much cleaner than it was. Right. Now just kind of... Maybe I'll give it like 4 frames, and then I'll have the thing settle. Like that. Which means that we can tilt this over. And have it kind of settle. No, not you. I moved the wrong thing. There we go. There you go. Have that nice and settle in for me, will ya? Now we tilt this in like this. What was that before? Oh. Lovely. Maybe I'll have that move already taken place, just so we give a nice sort of rest to it. Now it's under the ground again. Get back up. Clonk. Okay. Never mind, that's clunked already. I'll just have that kind of do this. Ooh, wrong one. Yeah. The cannon arm bumped the leg of one of the soldiers, and the soldier that was bumped moved a bit from the body, like moving the leg that was hit. That's pretty cool. But that is effort. You're asking me to put effort into something? How would you ever do that? It's so cruel of you. Wait, hang on. There we go. Let's do that. And then we have a slight tilt back the other way, where everything else comes to a saddle. It's a bouncing ball exercise. And I'm gonna say this settles by staying in the same place. Like that. Oh, that doesn't hit the ground.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Now I just need to deal with these things. So it's gonna be. That arm really doesn't like you. Yeah, it's FK. FK doesn't like me in general. Which is fine. I don't like it. Mutually, we're just enemies. Where's the other one? It's like there. It's got to have a bit of a bounce, don't it? It's got to have a bit of a bounce. Now we're good. Should be fine. Well, that actually turned out okay. Never mind, that bounce kind of sucks. Right. Not so high. There we go.
And then you.
We're taking the easy way out. No one can see anyway, it's fine. I don't need that much movement. Oh, nice. Alright. That's basic, but, you know, it's not going to be in the camera, so it's fine. Does that actually look? Yeah, almost completely unusable from any other camera angle, except the one that we've used here, which is fine by me. dramatic ass death. Oh, you're expecting like this to be like normal? No, they're all drama. It's all nothing but drama. It's the lust layer after all. Right, now that happens a bit too fast. I'm gonna do something heinous. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. I've animated both of these. I can't just be one single controller. It's got both. Alright. Calm down. Now I need that one. And that's going to straighten up for me. I think that's correct. That should work. No, it doesn't. Because after it's fallen that way, we have all this energy going here, that way, so it's got to be this way. Look, I don't like that leg, but I don't care. Good throw. Now there's just too many keys in my way. Right. That should do it. Now I've reset what happens there. I've got more of a chance to pull this arm out. Make that look a lot more natural. Unless you do that like a moron. Gradual stop, like so. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna show that. Why not? Okay, so you're back from KYS. Alright, well, that's glad you Glad that worked out for you. We got ghosts in the stream. Alright, we've done this. While you were busy doing that, we threw a guy real hard at the ground. So now I'm thinking, let's do these boys. gonna be like, huh.
You found a place in the store. What was in the store? What have you found? What have you located?
I think I'm just gonna straight ahead these guys. Maybe what I can do in order to get like a real good sense of movement is possibly make them so they're not in the same pose. And then have them sort of down a little bit. There's something, you know? Might have one of them. Maybe this one? Still trying to fire? This one just sort of looking on, being just like, oh god. Actually, where does that one land? It lands like there. Interesting. Okay. Keys. Why are you moving? Oh, that's why. You're moving because of that. So I need to figure out how this is actually gonna... What are these guys doing currently? I want you to be shooting. You to sort of be like... You're kind of like looking on a bit dumbfounded, I think. Or maybe I will make you take a step forward. And you take a bit of a step back. As, they come in. So, no, change of plans. You're the one who's shooting. This is such an awkward way of standing. This is such an awkward way of they look like the robot's worse than I from Robot Hell, from Gentlebot Hell. We checked around, there really aren't. The soldiers is aiming at the body very nervously. Ooh, good idea. Good cook. This one's sort of looking, and then like takes a step back. That's certainly a foot. So that's the 20 mark, or the 20 mark. Then that's when we have that come in. Maybe lean this way a little bit so we can tilt in. I like how far that's out. Follow through that movement, then have you look down at that point. Nice simple stuff. The pose of throwing a baseball. Soldier kind of looks like it might fall over. I think they're about to, so I think we're good on that case.
Imagine describing a dog to someone who'd never seen one before, and then asking them to draw it.
Imagine describing a physical movement to a dog.
Imagine describing body mechanics to a dog. Imagine describing a dog to a dog.
I've actually still yet to see Backrooms. I've been spoiled to hell and back on it, but I still need to see it. That and Obsession. I'm gonna have one extremely messed up Barbenheimer type event that I'm never going to recover from. Right, no, you don't get to do that. How can I possibly claim that I'm a movie watcher unless I engage with true kino? Still need to see the Odyssey, dude. I'm so happy about the Odyssey. Like, even in like the city that I'm in, where we're kind of small, we do have an IMAX. It is booked out for the next 3 weeks. You just can't get in. Cinema's back, baby. I'm the kind of person who gets unreasonably happy about not being able to see a movie. It's this way. Wait, forwards or backwards? It's got to go backwards still. There we go, that's better. No, I promise I still watch films. I watched Bargonia. I watched Bargonia and I loved it. Not just because of Emma Stone. Jesse Plemons was ridiculous in that film. I'm not entirely sure how much of you guys are minors still, but if you're not, watch it. It's a weird, weird film, and I love it. And again, most of Yorgos' stuff is just like really weird stuff. I'm kind of amazed that Poor Things was the thing that put him in the mainstream, considering just how bizarre Poor Things is as a concept. I can't spoil anything about it, because part of that movie's whole thing is, yeah. It's actually such an amazing commentary on, like, taking the Frankenstein-y thing and then, like, applying that level of, like, identity and, questions about gender to it. What is it like if they were born into this world as this instead of, like, a guy? Again, if you're small, don't watch that film. If you're small, why are you here? Alright, it's not bad. Oh yeah, fun fact about that. I think someone drew, like, Star Wars posters without actually seeing it, but was given a description, and the difference was crazy. Now that would be fun to see. I mean, that's sort of like that's like a Gartic phone type thing, isn't it? It's just like you're being asked to draw something, but you have no idea what the composition actually is. So you just kind of have to assume what it's going to look like. I like this guy. I think he's looking good. Just need to make that happen. Spend the time to have a little bit more movement. Just so he doesn't look like he goes stock still at the end of this. Just a bit of a slow out. Actually, that's a startled movement. When the look down happens, we sort of have a bit of a snap up, I think. Like that. Maybe that works. What movie? Oh, I think I was talking about Poor Things. But Bugoni is the other one that I highly recommend people see. Or just really anything Yorgos. But yeah, it is rated R. It is an R-rated movie. Do not watch if you are small. If you're short, you're allowed. But if you're small, no. If you're a minor, don't. First off, that iron's not gonna refine itself. What are you even doing here? Oh, okay. Alright, so that's gonna come. Oh. Excellent. I got an idea. What to do with this guy. Get out of here. I mean, I think maybe he's going to be a little bit shell-shocked. We've just watched they just watched a funny GoPro fling a dude directly into them, so do some real crazy type stuff. So I think this one's going to be on edge. There we go. Okay. We're aiming down at them. I can tilt that back this way. Have a little bit more surprise in there. Kind of tilting. You need to bring that knee in. You just do. Oh god. Actually, no, wait, that's a real, like... Can't take it anymore, man! Game over, man! Game over! It's a real Bill Paxton type. If I raise the arms up more, then it makes them scared. Look at this scaredy cat. Point at them and laugh. They're not going to move like that at all, because they're... No. This needs to happen. Or any of that. Or there needs to be like a bit of a jump. So maybe it goes up instead of... and then down. That's kind of fun. I like that. Do that. Actually, no, you're right. Like, they should all sort of be pointing down at that. That's just better. Oh man, that ruins my plans. Walks away while a single ant is taller than you. We should stop being small then. Wait a few more years. I'm sure I'll take another hiatus, completely unannounced. And then when we come back, we can talk about many things like taxes and adultery. Don't talk about adultery. We're not talking about adultery. Who said that? That's a good reaction back. Okay. Make it so it lines up with that. We'll start here. No, don't do that one. That one. Yeah, please. Thank you, thank you. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Just looks like he's kind of stunting on him, doesn't he? Got the legs spread. Imagine one of the soldiers leans down to expect the nail and dies. That would be really funny if we just, like, reached out to try to touch it. I could have one of their, like, arm cannons fully extended. In fact, let's do it with this guy. Or at least, like, attempt to be fully extended. What we'll do instead is this. Make you lean back with it. Have the head down like that. Oh, right. Yeah, from the camera, they're not that great. So what I can do is this. So completely ignoring all other sort of things that I've done here. And they just look like scaredy cats, which is good. Like what's happening with that arm. Okay, detach from your socket real quick. Look scared. How do I do this? It's because then he's leaned back this way. Just need to work to the camera. Okay. Getting some more interesting with this now. This is gonna look like a complete mess though. That's, he's embedding that into his neck now. There we go. That's kind of better. I just need to... No, apart from, like, that going wrong, everything's outside the camera frustrum. That actually looks okay. Kind of works. Then what I can do is something silly like this. Then we aim up. What this one's doing is they're kind of freaking out just a little bit. They're not letting anyone know, but they're kind of freaking out just a little bit. Okay. Alright. It's actually kind of working. Ooh, that's fun. Just need to make sure the arm matches up. Nice. That soldier looked at the other two for a moment like reassurance. Oh, you heading out, Zero? See ya! Have a good night. Have a good day, night, whatever the time is. Hope it's good. I think I'm gonna have this guy be the one who's like... Actually, no. If it was gonna be them, they'd be in a different position. Alright, so they gotta do something else. You're the cool and calm and collected one. You're the captain of the unit. You don't have a special thing. You just nonchalantly shuffle back a little bit. Good shuffle. Kick the body? Why would you do that? It's a perfectly good body. You don't need to kick this body. That's your comrade. You wouldn't kick your friend when they've been covered in nails. Yeah, you're gonna shuffle back and your center of gravity is going to ignore the camera. Yeah, that looks awful. Send it. Don't do that one. Adjustment's got to be here. Donovan, you would? Why would you do this? If I was lying there dead on the ground, if I was completely dead on the pavement, you would just kick me. You would kick me with no hesitation. Treat me like football. Like I am nothing more than just football. Unbelievable. Oh, that looks bad. Send it. Street cleaner. You would too if I was in the way? You would not gently move me out of the way. You would not sort of pick me up and cradle me in your arms as you take me to my final resting place, as the sunset slowly burns on the horizon. No, you'd unceremoniously dump me in a pond and watch the fish bite at me. Unbelievable. I've truly meant nothing to anyone this whole time. Alright, I think this guy's gonna lead it. So he's gonna come back out like this. We're gonna go up, just like we've done here. Maybe a little bit more subtle than that. Actually, no, not a little bit more subtle than that. And this guy just don't care. He's cool as a cucumber. He just don't miss. That's right. Nice there. No nonsense, Captain of the Guard. Look at that. Whoa. And he's fine. For there truly to be no nonsense, we need to pull this back a bit further. Hopefully that works. I don't like how that sort of snaps up, but that's okay. Just means we can do this. It's kind of a natural thing. A lot more natural, actually. Happy with that. Yeah, he's just chill, dude. He's fine. I wouldn't even look for a pond in a puddle. Wouldn't even look for a pond. Is a puddle okay? A puddle?! You would leave me to slowly decompose. You would leave me to rot. You would take photos of it and be like, ha, look at this rotting boy. Look at him rot. He's slowly decomposing. This is so epic. 13,000 engagements. You would use me like this. What a symptom of the modern era that I would... Ugh. I find it funny that each of the soldiers has their own personality, whether they're very scared or not. I mean, that was mostly based on, like, your interactions. I was gonna, like, take so many corners. I was not gonna do anything interesting. So, yeah, I'm kinda glad you had that, idea there. That's your little input on the final product, I guess. And it's good, it's good. It's a collaborative effort. None of you are getting credited. Sorry, it's just business. It's just the way the business has to go. None of you are getting credited. Thank you so much for your contributions. we're crediting the associate producer and no one else from your department. Street cleaner, no, you don't get paid. You get nothing. Thank you for joining. I ain't got the money to hand out, and even then... Right, so how's this gonna work? I want that sharp look up, so... I'm gonna pull in a bit, and then up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Wait. It's kind of fun. That's not fun. That sucks. No, actually, that's awful. We don't like that at all. That's better. I've created some kind of weird S thing. I've tried to go along a flow that should never have existed. But it works fine, so I'm going with it. We're fine. AAA greed right here. That's right, that's right. This is your first exposure. This is your first... Oh yeah, speaking of exposure, that's how you're getting paid, by the way. No credits, though. Looks nice having the reaction of the soldiers get more nervous as you go to the right. Yeah. Wait, hang on a second. I'm playing through Inert's new thing, because, you know how previously I was playing, like, the, 2 hours of lo-fi music? Inert has made 3 hours. They have made, lo-fi versions of almost every single track in the game. Which is absolute bloody madness. And this is the point in time I'm going to shout them out. I don't know how to set shoutouts in this thing. But, you should look at their stuff, look at their content. They're playing through deltarune right now, I think. They've modded themselves into it. So instead of Chris, it's just them, which is actually wild. It's the kind of bonkers stuff that you just don't really see these days, so... And also, they make amazing covers. And they've done incredible work with this. And I sometimes feel a bit guilty about, like, using their work and stuff in the streams, but I don't really have a way of paying them, and I don't have money, so... But they're good. Go look at their stuff. You know what? That's okay. That's okay in, like, the snappy way. People are used to my animations, like, being snappy and having these moments of, like, pause, which I try to get rid of, but... Maybe I want that to actually fall back down. Yeah, I'll see that. See what that does. Pull that back. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now you're gonna be fun. All right, so I want big reaction shot. I want you to go up. I'm gonna have like a big squash and stretch for you, I think. I'm gonna have you sort of like look up like this. So they have the first thing. So they have like the first sight. And then there's the big reaction. And then we go in on it. Back. You in. You in. So how to do squash and stretch in 3D when you don't have like the ability to pull bones and stuff like that. And you don't want to like translate the bones. Best way to do it is pelvis go out, body go in. Which will create a nightmare in terms of what curves you're dealing with. But when you eventually do get everything like polished, it'll look pretty good. No, more squash and stretch. More. I'm not done. I'm not done. And if it's like, that's not squashing the way I want it to, pull it back. And then in. And then get it so it is the squash you want. That squash is a bit too much. Bit too much. That's it. And then up we go. Now once we've done that, we hit him with the good old spine lengthener. So this will shoot up, and then this part's still mostly recovering from the squash, but we can still pull it back up a little bit, and this neck's gonna go all the way down. And whatever's going on with these arms, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with these arms just yet. There we go! Bloop, bloop, bloop. This is just good in general. Optimal form, optimal form. You may not like it, but this is the peak masculine form. 40k orc. Got a new subscriber / costumer, that's what they're getting paid for. As they should. Looks like it wants to run away. Isn't that anticipation? It is anticipation. But it's like a... Yeah, it's anticipation, but it's like squash and stretch anticipation, which these rigs aren't actually built for. So you gotta do stuff with the bones to do them. I'd say that you actually sort of finish up there first. So... and tilt that way. Got a full yikes happening here. It's what you aspire your posture to be. You're a street cleaner. You're already halfway there. It's fine. Camera can't see it. We're all good. Now this is the point in time where I can get the thing to point up. And not in that pose. Dear God, no. Let's try that. Okay, yes, arm fully disappear into the model, please, thank you. And then, as it goes, so we have this lovely arc coming through here. You can still tilt that back a bit. And have that still kind of like that. All that's left is to have it come back down again, which will look like this. This will go forward, it'll be the reverse. So this will go forward, and that'll continue going back, and this will continue going up. Okay, I was really expecting this to go wrong. It hasn't so far. So I am so happy with that. Alright, I'm gonna have it settle like this. So that needs to come back down again. Like, that's still a force that's being applied. As a direct result of him being the scaredy cat, they get the most glaze in the animation. We love our cowards here at youtube.com/TTMR. And just because I want to cause myself extra pain, let's give him the shakes. Just for good measure. That's way too much shakes. There's simply too much shakes at stake. The shakes should have actually started there. Okay, so never mind. I mean, what's to stop me from just being lazy about it? Okay, I think you're a little too collected, mister. Did you hear about the guy Let's hear about Blender making a feature film. Ooh, really? Are they? That's really exciting. Like, I mean, there's already been feature films like made in Blender, but like seeing one that's actually like fully done by Blender Foundation itself would be crazy. Okay, there's a little bit more panic. Maybe I can have you go down a bit more. A bit more anticipation. Oh, that's fun. I like this guy. What's this guy's name? Might go to bed, street cleaner? Oh. It's 1:50 a.m. Alright, no problem. No problem in that regard. Who is he? Who is this lovely boy? Oh, what the? Oh, okay, alright. It's a good point to... There we go. That's the point where we see him. There. That's the point. But yeah, if they are making a feature film, honestly, it's about time. They've definitely got, like, the support for it. I have no idea how they have the money that they do. Because it's just purely open source. It's just purely, I don't know how actually they get their funding, but they must be getting their funding from something. Because there's no way the software can just be like, we're just going to put Houdini in the software just cause lol. That's something that's just impossible in the industry. So they're doing something. They've got some kind of investors who aren't just like the real big, that isn't just the donate to us link on Blender download. So but they've definitely got enough of a community to just be like, yeah, we're making a short film. Not a short film, a full feature film. Grant Abbott's gonna be in there somewhere. Coming soon. Donut the movie. No, we're not doing that. We're not fucking with that. You found it. It's called Outgrown. Huh. You know what? Oh, Jesus, I forgot to save this. Ooh. Yeah, save and then incremental that. That was a close one. I'm gonna take a look at that. But like maybe off stream? Not sure. Anyway, this is what we did today. So I'm thinking I might call it here. Because it's been... How long has it been going for? Oh, cheeky little 3-hour stream. That's pretty simple. So that's the work today. Why does he think he's him? Why does he think he's Master Chief? Who is this guy? We never actually gave him a name. I'm calling you... Can't call you Greg. There's too many Gregs. No Bill, no Bob, no... Whoa. Fine. This is Tim. This is Tim. Oh, courage. Oh, I thought this was just like, oh, I thought that was just, I thought you were talking about like, oh, this is how Blender decided to make a short film. It's through courage. It's through the power of courage. No. Courage, the cowardly soldier. That's better. As it should be. Alright, well, this was the work for today. I keep pausing it. I can probably pull this back further. You can get even more in there on that one. We're officially back to normal streaming. I got lots of stuff in store for things that could be potentially moving and changing. So... Gavinator, holy shit, you're still alive? I'm about to end! You came right in. Here, check this out. This is what we got up to. It was mostly straight ahead. Oh man, that leg is... And this leg... Like, it's fine from that angle, but like, any other... This leg is pissing me off. I'm the original TTMR walker. Right, what's pissing me off about this? If I just make that long... I mean, that's kind of a... It's like a T classic, isn't it? Like, I usually do all of my, like... body mechanic-y stuff in that kind of manner, where I don't really care about clipping. I care about it now. Yeah, welcome back, Gavinator. How you doing? How's Minecraft? How's Minecraft with the boys? Yeah, that's better. It's about to spend 3 more hours to fix the leg. I fixed it already! Wait. Wait. I didn't fix it, did I? Yeah, I'm about to spend 3 more hours fixing this leg. God damn it! Alright, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, gotta be able to know when to walk away. Gotta know when to hold them, gotta know when to fold them. Marcus, is that you? Oh, that Marcus. I don't like this rock. It's pissing me off. It's a different kind of pissing me off. It's, what's... Marcus. It's Jeffrey, help. It's not Jeffrey, it's like, what? Who is he? Who's the Marcus guy? Who's the Marcus guy? This is gonna kill me. Who Marcus guy? Well, there's a... As it turns out, there is a man on this earth named Marcus Guy. He's a popular Scottish actor. Okay, TikTok... The thing, Marcus... Yes. Yeah, chat. What does he say? What's his funny words? What are your funny words, mans? You saved my life. Robert. Robert. Help me, Robert. I have been thrown to the ground. Like the forces of entropy have conspired against me personally. Robert, I am nothing more than a toy. They play with me like they play with toys, Robert. This gravity is pissing me off. Yeah, Minecraft's kind of mid, games kept crashing, so then we kind of watched YouTube videos together, then after they both left, decided to relog in and found out that I was still live. Yeah! I mean, it's only like a short little 3-hour stream, but it's still been a fun little 3-hour stream. Not at like full capacity just yet, still got more things to do. But it's been a nice time. I started really, really late anyway. I wasn't actually planning on streaming. And then I was like, nah, that's weak shit. That's weakness. I'm not here for that. I'm going to do a 3-hour stream instead. You know, since it's been a while. But, yes. So while you were gone, I've been cheating on you in favor of a new guy called Genomons. That's... Look, I don't own any of you. I own none of you. If I did, that would be incredibly weird. So don't have to worry about a thing. I understand. It's okay, it's okay. I know that I won't always be there. I can't always be there for you, because I just can't. I work like full-time, dude. It's difficult. Popped up on your For You page, you're playing a lot of Kerbal Space Program. Oh man, Kerbal's got its hooks into you? Alright, so yeah. You would have been fine in the month that I was gone then. You've been all good. Or 2 months. I think it was 2 months. Oh god, it was 2 months. So is he a Kerbal guy? I just keep doing this. Just cause, you know. Soldier pussy attack! Actually, can I play this in reverse? I can! Ultrakill soul. Wait, back. Ultrakill soldier pussy attack! thought you had burnout. I guess I kinda did? But nowhere near as bad as the 2.5-year burnout. That one's like over. We're only getting like progressively smaller burnouts. And then we'll be fine. There's like BMG Drive as well, and has a lot of other folks he hangs out with his Discord that I'm a part of. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a Discord. I do need to get a Discord, but like, man, I gotta manage time and things. So that's another thing that's been on the radar. That'll be occurring kind of soonish. I will have a Discord when I'm good and ready for it. I'm gonna figure out moderation as well. Dude, there's so much stuff. I gotta look up guides for this stuff. How do you get a Discord mod? Legally. Alright. Well, no, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Or today. Or whatever time it was. Thank you all for joining. Bit of a short one, bit of a small one, but we're getting back into it. And it was lovely to see absolutely all of you. Again, this is what we did. Just one final time. Burn that into your retina fast enough? Good. Good job. Congratulations. And I gotta reposition these. Hang on a sec. Where's the boundary for that? There it is. There we go. Still getting things set up. But yes. Thank you all for joining. This has been a great time. Good to see you all again. And, I'll catch you around. Any idea for next stream? It's gonna be more of this! Unless, like, I had a few ideas for, like, a few ultrakill ship posts that I wanted to do. I do want to keep progress going on Project Hyper, just so people have, like, an idea of, like, oh, this is what's properly happening. And he is still working on it, he is still doing things. But there's going to be a lot of big changes that are going to be occurring throughout the course of the next part of this year. And I'm excited to actually reveal them. And I'm probably also going to be going to Twitch at some point too. Not doing dual streaming, but like all the real stupid streams and things are going to be happening on Twitch. Like this is a more professional kind of thing. The ones on Twitch are going to be bizarre. Once I get that all properly set up. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. This has been a lovely time. I'm TTMR, currently. I'll see you later. Till tomorrow.